Welcome back to the mathcenter.com, boys and girls. So we are at the end of this topic. We finished doing the theory, and now we're doing exercises for this topic called financial statements of a manufacturer in topic 4 of this exam called IGCSE Edexcel Accounting. The code is 4AC. This particular section here, topic 4, is examined in paper 2. All right, so let's do some objective questions here. Which of the following is a factory overhead? Okay, remember what I told you about factory in a manufacturer's financial statements. The first part of it is to arrive at the production cost, and we are only interested in all the costs incurred in the factory. So carriage on finished goods, no, that would be part of the income statement, not here. Carriage on raw materials, yes, this is part of prime cost. Wages of factory supervisors is factory overhead, so it should be this one. Wages of machine operator is part of it's actually a direct labor. Okay, so the only factory overhead is the wages of factory supervisors. These are people who are paid monthly, and their wage cannot be specifically linked to each unit produced. Okay, unlike the production operators or machine operators, who are paid according to the number of units that they produce in a day. Which of the following is a direct cost? Royalties? Yes. Depreciation of machinery? No, it's a factory overhead. Selling expense? No, it's an expense that goes to the income statement. Factory power is also a factory overhead, so the only answer is royalties. Royalties, why is royalty a direct cost or a direct expense? Because based on the number of items that you manufacture, you have to pay royalties to that person or to that company or to that corporation that gives you permission to manufacture in that using that particular brand name. Okay. Calculate the prime cost using the following information. The word prime cost is only 3 things: direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses. So royalties, yes, it's a direct expense. Factory wages, no. Direct labor, yes. Depreciation is a factory overhead. Rent is a factory overhead. Raw materials consumed, yes. Factory wages is also is part of the factory overhead or the production overhead. So only these 3 items: 12,000, 15,600, and raw materials consumed. So it comes up to 55,600. Okay, 12,000 plus 28,000 plus 15,600. I repeat, direct prime cost only consists of 3 types of items. Costs that are directly linked, attributed to each unit that you produce, and that would be direct expenses, royalties in this case, raw materials consumed, direct materials, and direct labor, which is written as stated. Okay, now let's see. Now question number 9. Calculate the production cost. Now when I ask you for production costs, we are talking about only 2 things. Production cost will be the prime cost plus the factory overheads or the production overheads, right? Plus change in WIP, change in work in progress. Okay, so prime cost is 92,000. The factory overheads, selling admin, no, it's not in the factory. Depreciation of office equipment, no, that's expense charged out in the income statement. Factory power, factory insurance, yes, 10,000 and 2,000. You can also arrange it in the long column form. Okay. Closing inventory, change in WIP will consist of the opening WIP less the closing WIP. That would be the change. So it's 92,000 plus 12,000 plus 8,800 less 5,600. So that would be 107,200. Okay, then my working there is pretty clear. You can show it in a long column form. You can show like this: prime cost, factory overhead, change in WIP, opening WIP less the closing WIP, and you still come back to 107,200. Here in the objective question, they don't really ask you about the format. It's just to get the final answer, which in this case is A. All right, and we're done. So my next video, I'll see you. We'll do the long subjective questions. I'll show you how to do that.